What's up, you guys? Chet Guthrie, the Dream Poet here, coming to you all with another fun-filled vlog here in the state of Tennessee. Yes, I am up in my hometown celebrating Christmas with my family. And today, since I'm in my hometown, I wanted to show you all something really cool. It is a staple to my hometown's community. It's a very, very special place. And that is the old Woolen Mill. Yes, this beautiful building right here, the old Woolen Mill, better known as the Hardwick Woolen Mill, was constructed in 1890 by Hardwick Clothes. Now, Hardwick Clothes, however you want to call it, the company has been around since 1880. They built this wonderful factory in 1890. Fun bit of history about Hardwick Clothing. It is actually the oldest clothing tailor in the United States, and in my hometown is the second oldest company in the entire city of Cleveland, Tennessee, my hometown. Fruit for thought. But this building operated up until, I think it was the 80s, I believe it was 1980s, until they shut it down. And over time it was purchased by Dr. Ron Coleman. He owns I believe he still owns, or he owned a few woolen mills in the Atlanta area. And from this, what seems to be a little bit abandoned, it's not. He has turned it into a thriving, or a blossoming, I should say in this case, rustic business sector area. There are a few businesses that run outside of the front. I mean, it's just, I just love how like present day can take something and turn it into, bringing it into a lively, what's the word? Bringing it into a very beautiful, lively, reliving structure. And if you look right here, these pillars right here that go all the way over to this right here, that was actually the locomotive tracks that used to run to the factory and out to local farms in the countryside. Yes, originally Hardwick Clothing got its woolen, its cotton from farmers in the countryside of my hometown. Just a fruit for thought. That is amazing. And just from personal experience, there are some local legends surrounding the mill. Granted, the mill was built in 1880, but some people like to say there were a group of old Civil War tunnels that used to run beneath there before the building was there, and it was built right on top of it. That's just local lore. It's probably nothing more than that. Another thing I'd like to add about the caverns that go beneath here is, in my younger days, my youth, about close to 9 years ago, as a group of friends and I, one night we decided to check out the bottom of this canal, this alleyway, and it's not really diverse. It kind of breaks off into a branch. But when we were coming out that particular night, my friend noticed that there was a light at the far end of the tunnel. And the best way he could describe it is something was behind him as well. And my friend, who has a bit of a tendency to pick things up, is back in the 1800s, he said, and there might be some truth to this, that there may have been a man and another man that had an issue with one another, and they ran beneath this canalway, and one committed a murder. One man came out. And I can verify because I saw the light as well. And I kind of got a feeling that there was a third person. Well, a third person out of our, well, no, a fifth person out of our party of 4. But that's all I can really say about that one. I'm not sure if anybody can really see that there, but look how crystal clear this pond is. Now this was more their pond runoff way back when the factory was still being used, the mill. It kind of reminds me of the springs in Florida. Not gonna lie. Maybe, just maybe, this would be a really, really cool place to throw a concert. Yes, I had to do a little bit of an air guitar there for a second. Mostly because there's a power outlets right there. You got all of this spaciousness right here. This would make for a really, really cool concert venue. I wonder when this unpleasantness ends, maybe they'll do it. Maybe. Just maybe. In the comment section below, please let me know what this is. It looks like some kind of turbine. I wonder if that turbine is what caused all that to be torn out. Food for thought. And I guess you could say this is a very, very dark alleyway that you would not want to be a part of. But I like the rusticness to it. I had to, you know, in a way, this would probably make for a really, really cool film location. Of course, then again, Atlanta is only 2 hours away from Tennessee. So who knows? Who knows? Time to check some other stuff out. I don't know about you guys, but this almost looks like a phone booth in a way. Although, I know it's not, but it looks like some kind of control room? Checkoff station? Don't really know. But at least, it's pretty cool. Well, that is quite icy. But you guys, I wanted to show you all this. In case y'all haven't heard, yes, there is a pump in the background. Now, I don't really know a whole lot of the history about this pump, but I imagine, again, it goes into the runoff. Again, I'm just baffled by how clear that runoff water actually is. I saw some fishing lines, so I imagine you can fish here. Probably not a good idea, but still. Just look at these cool old... I really wish this sort of thing could tell a story. Because just look at the rust. Look at the old wiring. It just really makes you wonder. Growing up, I always remember passing this when I'd hang out with my friends. And to this day, honestly, I have no clue what that piece of machinery is. So, with my fan base, my current 138 subscribers, could y'all tell me if y'all know what that is? Cause it's just so far out of the way compared to the mill itself. I really don't know. Now this doesn't look totally safe, but for all pretenses and purposes, we'll take a brief look in here. It's very echo-y-ish. Huh. I honestly wondered what they use this room for. I think if I remember seeing some historical pictures, that this room is actually deeper than it's supposed to go. I'm not too sure. I mean, don't quote me on that. But I find it dark, ominous. I think I'm gonna leave now. Alright, you guys, that is going to be my vlog for today. And yes, this is the amazing Oldwick Woolen, the old woolen mill. Historically, the Hardwick Woolen Mill. But you guys, don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon. It means a lot to me. It goes to show that y'all care. Be a part of the Dream Poet crew. So you guys, love y'all very much. Happy holidays. Happy New Year. Stay tuned for more videos. It's gonna get good. Peace, y'all.